Hello, I am the masked villain, Handface. Hello, and welcome to Richard's Rants. Um, I saw some videos of myself talking to myself, and I thought I I talk to myself a lot. I don't know how many people out there, like chat with themselves. Maybe it's like the lack of friends, or I just have my family, so I'm not worried about having friends in the end. Uh, Especially when like friends can be disappointing. Like you want people to be a certain way, and then when they're not that way, then you're mad at them. You know, like maybe you want a friend to do something that you like to do, and they're like, I don't like doing that, and then you're like, what a jerk. But in reality, they just don't like doing that thing. So either find someone else that likes doing that thing, or don't worry about it. Move on. They're still your friend. And I think I made some mistakes in the past where I kind of pushed people away, or they were pushed away and then never brought them back. Stuff like that. Not to get into anything too specific, but um, I used to make a lot of videos in the past, and I used Facebook for that. And I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel. Um, Not sure exactly what I'm gonna do on it. My daughter just was telling me I should sing on it, and I made some some live videos that I had from a few years back, and man, they were such terrible quality. And I think, to be honest, I feel like if you're gonna make a good channel, like a good where there's some people are gonna actually want to watch it, you gotta put content out. You have to put content out often, and just be consistent, I guess, and do things that people are gonna like, and this is kind of more of like an introductory video where I know I need to set up like a place, most people nowadays seem to just use their phones. I don't have an iPhone, but I think my camera quality is okay. Audio quality, I'm not sure yet. I gotta listen to this video and see how it is. When it would, because I think some people when they record songs, they'll like actually edit them on a computer or something, and kind of like drop them in with, kind of like almost like they're like lip syncing. I think that's what's going on. That's my guess, because I know how it is to sing in like in a nice acoustic area. It'll sound all right, but like in a normal area with a bunch of just stuff everywhere, it never really sounds like it. But like I've been on a journey to lose weight. I don't really want to give up this time. I really don't. I want to work out just consistently for the rest of my life. Like there's no more. Oh, I was working out last for 6 months and then I just stopped. That's not me. I don't want that to be me. I should say, because I think the only way I'm gonna lose weight is to, like I've been watching what I eat, trying to eat, as little as I can, and that's obviously that's a struggle. Working out like five days a week on average. It may be 4 1 week, it may be six the next. I just do my best. Things get in the way sometimes, but making time for it. Moving to mornings, the morning shift, that's helped a lot. I have a lot more free time. My dog is scratching at my door. Like, let me in. I hear you talking. I hear people. That dog. If anybody wants a husky, let me know. I don't know. I don't want to give her away. I think you're supposed to charge for them or whatever. I heard my dad told me he used to charge something because you can't give away dogs. Um, but I do and I don't. My backyard has been looking really messed up since she got here. Um, it's really bizarre. She she goes, stop, Moxie. Um, she's just such a beautiful dog, but she needs like people that are gonna like, walk her, and like I don't know. It's not that I hate that whole I barely got time, because we all have time, right? We all have time for things. We just choose to do other stuff, like making exercise priority is tough because it takes away from other things, sleep, your kids or whatever, depending on when you go. Um, so I just, I'll be honest, I just don't want to walk her. My wife doesn't want to walk her. Two of my kids are too young. The older two, they just don't want to do it either. You know, it's obvious they don't want to do it, and so um, yeah, I think it's not fair for the dog, and I don't want to give her away to some. Look at that! I cut my hair yesterday. I missed a piece. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, that part's really long. As I was with cutting your own hair, sometimes you make mistakes. Um, but yeah, I just want to give her a good home. But that's kind of like what's been going on lately. Not yeah, like I said, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. If it's gonna be like motivational YouTube, if it's gonna be like just singing, like just covers, new stuff. I've really been wanting to, because I have a computer now, and I do want to get into recording music again. But as usual, it takes a lot of time, and in my free time, I don't know. The one thing that I like doing is playing video games. I mean, that's just kind of my thing. I don't know. I don't even really watch movies that much because I like to play video games. I don't do it very much, but a little bit of time that I got, that's what I like to do. And so for me to do anything different, I'm gonna have to shift my whole perspective, and it really stinks because I just got like two new systems, and I know I'll get back into it because there's a game coming out and within this year that I'm not gearing up for. But maybe when my girls get older, the younger two, they're gonna play more games with me because me and Miri we play Fortnite and she loves it. She loves playing with me, but she gets burnt out real easy, and I don't know if it's like it's ADD or if it's if it's just the game. She was kind of more in the gaming when she first started to play the games that me and her were like playing together. But then I feel like she's like a lot of kids this generation. They want to play with other people. Like me, I grew up. Games were things that you did by yourself. You just put it in and you played it. Yes, of course. I played tons of games, two-player games with my brothers and friends and online a little bit. But I never felt like that was the reason for my gaming. Like I'm gonna interact with somebody or whatever. So so yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of like I guess I'm kind of just thinking out loud right now, trying to figure out what I want to do because I got a lot of joy out of those videos I used to make 4 or 5 years ago. I think a lot of it was because I was trying to motivate people and in the end motivate myself. Stay positive, look at the bright side, set goals. Like I just wrote out a bunch of goals today, things that I got to do around the house. I got to buy more light bulbs. Light bulbs is constantly going out. I have like so many places for light bulbs in this house. I mean, I just looked over. There's like five right there. There's like three or four right there. There's a couple right here. One, two right there. Three right there. Two behind me. Two behind that. That's just right here in this part of the house. And I'm like, oh God. And there's a bunch just going out. Boom, boom, one at a time. In our bathrooms, we'll have like light fixtures with 6 to 8 light bulbs there. And I'm like, who had that idea? Let's put 8 light bulbs in one area. Stupid. So, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I could be doing on YouTube. I, I've kind of wanted to do it because it seems like there's a lot of people that do this kind of stuff and they make some money off of it. And if I can make videos on how to fix stuff, how to put stuff together, like some people like they find things hard to do. If it's other people, it's not that hard to do. So like, why not like help people by you just record doing something, upload it to YouTube. If somebody like was looking for, hey, how do you put together this blah blah blah, and then boom, it's like they've come to your page. They might look at your stuff. They might like it. They may subscribe. They may share it. They may like it. They may whatever. And like the more variety of videos, I feel like you could almost kind of snag more people. Like maybe have like categories for your videos. Like, hey, I'm going to be putting out music videos on these days, and then these days I'm going to put out how-to videos, and then like maybe just make a bunch of videos throughout the year or something, and then like then release it. I don't know. I'm not sure how to do it. I'm gonna do it yet, but I want to do something. I feel like I have a lot more free time now, and I have stuff to do around the house. But I looked at the list and I'm like, a lot of this stuff I can't even do till I buy the things to fix the stuff. Like I have drawers that are broken or whatever, just little things. I have to buy something to fix that thing. So I can't really do it. Like my carpet cleaner broke. I'm like, oh my god, I've been wanting to clean the carpets. Can't fix that. I need like a little band, but I gotta look it up and see if I can even buy a replacement or not. But anyways, yeah, that's my life. But yeah, things have been really good ever since we got this house, and that's kind of been that's been, how do you say, that's been the reason why I think I just kind of stopped making videos and worrying about YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and just don't really care about it that much anymore because I have so much going on. Like on my days off, like if I can help, I'm gonna help out. I can't do much on my days that I work because I don't have much time. I got to worry about getting ready for work. I got to worry about getting some food for myself because I'll make like dinner for the house and then just take that as like my lunch for when I work nights. And now I work mornings, so then I got to make sure that I make food the day before to then take to lunch the next day. Because I don't really care to take like sandwiches all the time, or just like some easy, oh, I don't know. I like to have like a meal, like where I feel like I'm gonna be fueled for the day. If chicken and veggies or something, like that's more what I've been trying to eat lately. Some meat and some vegetables, maybe some fruit, for like once again for a little bit of energy. Let's have something sweet. But but yeah. So whatever's going on with whatever you got going on, what's going on? Does that make sense? Uh, it's gonna get better. You just got to give it time. Come up with a plan. Think positive. Ask for help. Think of all the different things that you could do to solve whatever problem you got. I feel like most of us kind of get stressed out and we just think we are just stuck in that place, wherever that place is at, or in that problem. And the reality is, like I said on some video years ago, how much effort are you putting into that problem? How much effort are you putting into your life? Like me working out, I'm not like I'm looking at stuff every so often, and I look at it, and it just gives me frustration because I feel like I haven't lost any weight. But I'm like, you know what? I'm getting stronger. I'm getting healthier. There's nothing that's going on from this working out that I'm doing that's negative. It's only like a net positive. You know, I could maybe get injured from working out too much or something, or like lifting weights and throw my back out. But I just feel like everything is going on is making me stronger. Like that's kind of my that's kind of the point, like do things that are gonna help your situation. If you need more money, get in another job. Work a few more extra hours, put that money away for savings, try to get a promotion at your job. Like do or find a new job, you know what I mean? Like, hey, where are you working right now? I work at Amazon. I went from Circle K that was shit money to Amazon where I'm not making I'm not making like a ton of money. I'm not making where like Serena doesn't have to work money. But I'm making money where I'm like, I've I've never made this amount of money in my life, and I'm just at the bottom. Like I'm not some manager or anything, but it feels good to make like money where you start to feel like wow, like I'm in a place where they think that we're important. They think that we deserve more than like minimum wage. And minimum wage is like keeps creeping up and up and up and up and up, and it just trips me out. Like the amount of money that I used to make before and the amount of money I make now, and especially with overtime. I don't want to get in too much in the numbers, but let's just say like the amount of money that I was making on like a check, right? On like one check, I could make that on like in like 1 week. You know what I mean? So just those kind of comparisons. Now, I don't always make that. That's the thing is that I have to. Well, actually, the thing is, I'm not really sure what I would make because I put in the 401k and I have like health insurance and stuff. So before I didn't have to pay any of that. So it was a lot. It would have been hundreds of more dollars that I would be making on my check I make now. So So yeah, it probably would. It probably would even without the overtime. I'd probably be making almost what I made in a whole check. I can make in 1 week now. And Serena's working, and she's making good money, and she has a second job, and I wanted to get a second job previously, but I just decided, well, if I just consistently work overtime, I won't really need a second job because the overtime is like if I work overtime every week, that's basically like having another job because I mean that's I'm making like overtime and double time and do that 4 times. That's basically like the amount of money that I would make is like an extra paycheck. It's like getting one extra paycheck, like a whole like a big one. So, anyways, sugar free baby all day. So, so anywho, like I said, stay positive. Be good to each other. That's a big thing. Be positive, people. That's this world is just we're being tricked. Like the world's ending and everything's bad and people are racist and people are Nazis and no. Just be good to the person right next to you, right next door, no matter who you are, where you're from, or what you did. Just be good to people, and everything else will fall into place. Have a great day, and God bless.